I arrived in a town where the sun never sets, no dusk, no night. And yet every house had blackout curtains drawn tight, like the darkness was still inside. They told me the same thing before I unpacked my camera. Do not stay outside when the light goes quiet. The light looked the same to me, but the air already felt wrong. The clocks still worked, time passed, but the sky refused to follow. At exactly 9:17 p.m., the town grew silent. No cars, no footsteps, no voices, only the sound of curtains closing. I met the mayor at noon. She never looked up at the sky. She said the town was safe. She said people adapted. She said I should leave before I learned what quiet light meant. No one would explain why children were never outside. No playground sounds, no chalk on the pavement, just swing sets moving on their own. At 9:17 p.m., my camera glitched. The light didn't dim, it thinned, like something had started breathing behind it. That was when I noticed the shadows. They were no longer connected to anything. An old man knocked on my door after the quiet began. He didn't come inside. He whispered through the wood. It thinks it is night. He told me the truth the town never wrote down. 10 years ago, the sun did set, and something woke up. The thing does not hunt bodies, it hunts attention. When enough people acknowledge the dark, it remembers what it is. That is why the sun never sets anymore. The town keeps it awake, so it cannot dream. I realized something worse. The town was not trapping the creature, they were feeding it. At 9:17 p.m., my reflection blinked. I did not. The old man was gone the next morning. His house was still warm, as if someone had just stepped out of his skin. I uploaded my footage. Nothing happened. The sun stayed frozen. The town looked relieved, too relieved. At exactly 9:17 p.m., the comments appeared. Thousands of people watching, waiting, acknowledging the dark. For the first time in 10 years, the sun began to set. Something stood up where the shadow should have been, and it looked directly at the camera. The video cut out before it finished waking, but the sun still hasn't risen where you are watching this from. Check the time. If it is 9:17 p.m., do not look at your shadow.